Hello there, CriterioNate here, number 315. Number 315, Francois Truffaut's or Tierras sur la Pianiste. 1960, 81 minutes, black and white, more fresh, blah, blah, blah. So, we're back with some Truffaut. I think our last Truffaut movie was, Jules and Jim. And I had totally forgotten about that one because I wasn't crazy about the one. I just, when you say Truffaut to me, I think Antoine Daniel, That's all that's in my head, so. Anyway, and I think that's what a lot of people also, The 400 Blows was his movie, was the movie that blew him up, So, basically, yeah, so it's hard to think about Truffaut doing anything else. But yeah, this one's not bad. Feel like Truffaut really knocked another good one out of the park. So let me tell you about this one. So, we have Charlie. He is a piano player, plays in this dive bar, and he's just, he's tinkling away for change. We find out he used to be actually this, accomplished piano player who played like concerts, played, classical music. However, he lost kind of like his edge when his wife committed suicide. And one day he gets these odd jobs and he's like cleaning a piano off and he plays it in this bar and they hire him and he changes his name and becomes Charlie, good old Charlie, Meanwhile, his brothers are doing wrong and, committing crimes and all that. They're always on the run from people, and they try to get Charlie involved, and Charlie doesn't want any part of it. However, what he does want a part of is Lena, the beautiful waitress, who also has a crush on him too. The two of them, they kind of flirt with each other back and forth. A lot of interior dialogue from Charlie, not so unsimilar from Bresson, although not as prevalent as Bresson's narration, if you will. There's a lot of good humor in this movie. I found out that I guess Truffaut didn't like gangster movies throughout he wasn't crazy about making a gangster movie. He really enjoyed the book, but he didn't like it. He thought it was too gimmicky. He thought they all were kind of the same. So he said that the only way he could get through this movie is if he added a level of humor, and there's a good humor throughout the movie. I mean, some of it's a little jokey. There's a lot of dialogue that doesn't fit right with your typical gangster film. There's some hilarious gags. The best gag is when the gangsters who are chasing their brothers, kidnap this kid and the kid leads them to where the brothers are hiding. I think it might be one of the younger brothers. I missed that part. But he says, but the gangster says, something about maybe he'll let him go, and the gangster says, on my mother's life, I swear on my mother's life. And then it cuts to a silent film of his mother standing and then keeling over, and it's and I missed that the first time. I was like, I didn't understand what that meant, and it didn't hit me until Truffaut explained it in the supplements, and I was like, that's fucking brilliant. And I just started laughing. How did I miss that? How did that not make sense to me? But anyway, so Charlie and Lena decide to quit their jobs at the bar. The owner, who's really gets upset, corners Charlie and tries to kill Charlie. Charlie stabs him in self-defense and kills him. And these women who are walking by, help him get the body away. Charlie has to take it on the lam. He decides to hide out with his brothers in this snowy this cabin in the snow. And Lena goes to try to help him. Meanwhile, the gangsters have caught up with Charlie, and they end up shooting Lena, and she ends up falling in the snow and dying. And Charlie ends up in the end just kind of going back to his job and playing piano, as if nothing had happened. And that's the basic plot. That's basically what happens. It's a sad movie. it's a funny movie. It's a sad movie. It's a tragedy. It's a comedy, a dramedy, if you will. There's some good action in it. There's a lot of clever dialogue. Charlie is, what is the line? Something about he's always alone. Even when he's with someone, he's always alone. I thought that's pretty sick, because I kind of connect to Charlie myself. So anyway, that's all I got to say. Truffaut, fantastic guy. He did a great movie. I've been looking forward to another Truffaut, and I've heard a lot about this one, and obviously it was a big hit, and apparently everywhere but France. I guess France didn't like it as much as other places did. So I guess in the U.S. we were eating his stuff up. So so there you are. So there's a lot of interesting themes here. Isolation, being alone, obviously, with Charlie. He's Charles Aznavour, who plays him, he definitely is the man of they call it hangdog deadpan, which I don't know what the hell. They could have just said deadpan. What the hell is hangdog? In fact, I'm gonna look that up. I got my computer here. Let's see. Let's find out what that means. Hangdog deadpan. Dog dead. What the heck does hangdog mean? Definition: having a dejected or guilty appearance, shamefaced. Okay, well that doesn't make any fucking sense. So whatever. Anyway, Shoot the Piano Player. Good movie. Not my favorite Truffaut movie. I still think that's got to be one of the Antoine Daniel movies. But I'm going to give this an A-. Only because I kind of lost most of all the background with his wife is told in basically a long sequence of flashbacks, and I kind of lost track of what was going on because I thought he was flirting with this girl, and then I was trying to pay attention, and I was like, wait, what just happened, And I knew it was I kind of remembered it was a flashback, but I wasn't sure, what had happened, So it was a little bit confusing with the flashbacks, but still a fantastic movie. A-. I'd check it out because it's Truffaut, and because, Jules and Jim ain't got nothing on this. That's all. I'll leave it at that. Disc 1 has a trailer on it. Disc 2, supplements, has all the supplements. 2 interviews with Truffaut, and he's talking about one focusing on the film and one focusing on the novel, which was written by, what was his name? Does it say? No, not a booklet. I forget. It's based on a book by David Cobbs. Wait, what is this? It's based on the book David Goodis called Down There. And so anyway, and there's that, and there's the supplements. In a new interview with Charles Aznavour, played Charlie. Marie Dubois played Lena. Raoul Cotard, who's the infamous photographer, did all of Truffaut's movies. There's an excerpt from an interview with Suzanne Schiffman, who was a collaborator with Truffaut, and the two of them had worked together on the movie and a couple of other movies. And again, Truffaut is just the nicest guy to see. Great to see him in those old excerpts of old movies. He's really talks a lot of interesting, tells a lot of interesting things about the movies, and this is really interesting. Especially again when he had mentioned the gags and he mentioned he doesn't like gangster films and how he had to work around that. It's interesting to see how directors make movies work for him. And all that. So anyway, what else? There's an audio essay called "The Music of Georges Delerue," who did the score for it. There's a Marie Dubois screen test which basically ends with her cursing the whole storm and she gets embarrassed and kind of dumb. Anyway, so that's it. Shoot the piano player, French Roosevelt, good stuff. A-. So that's it for today. Tomorrow, if I ain't got Ran, you know what? In fact, let me check. In fact, I've got the computer up here. I'm filming on the iPhone here. Let's find out. Go to the library here and see if I got Ran today. I can confirm for you. Live confirming. And I'm not cutting this out. I'm not going to cut this out. I could easily edit this out because I'm filming, but no. So yeah. So anyway, if Rand isn't here today, then tomorrow we will do the. See, I can't get that card. We will do Tales of Hoffman. I got the Tales of Hoffman here on this VHS version, and again, I can't get the Criterion DVD, so we will or if the DVD comes in, we'll do that instead. We'll do Tales of Hoffman there. What else? Get back in here, you stupid VHS. Then Friday will be for Big Games. Let's find out. Website's loaded up here. Let's see. Check the old library. Let's see. Okay, Rand is here. Okay, so tomorrow, Rand, Friday, the Tales of Hoffman. Saturday, no review Saturday. Sunday, Forbidden Games. Wednesday, and then Monday, The Bad Sleep Well. Yes, Bad Sleep Well. I was just thinking, do I have plans? Yes, so this will be our Halloween episode, I guess. I don't know. So, and then let's see, what else? Anything else come in? The DVD of Tales of Hoffman didn't come in, so we'll have to do that. And anything more? Yeah, okay, still waiting on the others. Alright, so yeah, that's it for me. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't shoot piano players because they're amazing. And don't swear on your mother's life because she may keel over in a cheap sight gag. And so that's it for me. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for Ram. And until then, goodbye.